Hello, I'm Herb Gunn, Program Manager for College for Seniors. I'd like to invite Mark Whipple and Jan Griffin to join me in explaining program announcements that will affect all of us in the next few weeks and months. First of all, the University of North Carolina, Asheville will not hold classes and its regular on-campus activities during the summer. The Reuters Center will continue to be closed, and we will cancel our in-person College for Seniors summer term. However, this gives us an opportunity that we did not foresee when this year began, and that is OLLI online. 12 of our College for Seniors instructors have offered to teach their summer courses online. And in their own words, I hope you'll listen to what they have planned for the summer and consider taking part in this new experience for College for Seniors, Asheville.
I'm one of the instructors at OLLI. We're dealing with a burglary. Something valuable has been stolen from us all. It's not money or property, but literally our daily lives, months, pilfered from our precious remaining years. And the thief is a tiny microbe that can never be held accountable. When we do emerge from this crisis, and that emergence will be gradual, we will need to focus on rebuilding and replacing what was taken from us. For me, the College for Seniors is my way of doing that, putting things back where they belong, one precious memory at a time.
Hi, Jan Griffin here, co-chair of the OLLI College for Seniors Committee, coming to you from my home studio where I'm practicing social distancing from my two cats. Oh, well, now that I think about it, they've been doing that to me for years. Hey, just wanted to reach out and let you know that despite our not being able to offer in-person courses at the Reuters Center this summer, staff, instructors, and volunteers have been working very hard behind the scenes to offer a limited number of virtual classes. More information will be forthcoming about cost, how to register, what's going to be offered, and so forth. But for now, I just want to thank everyone in advance for their patience, cooperation, flexibility, and good humor as we roll out a new way of staying in contact. Stay healthy, everyone.
Hi, fellow history explorers. I'm Ron Shawn, and I will be presenting more Mysteries of History stories with you this summer. Dozens of true tales that center around three of my favorite subjects: sex, greed, and violence. So come Zoom with us. That's right, Ellen will be joining us for some of our classes. Sign up for Mysteries of History, and we'll be seeing you in the comfort of your own living room this summer.
Hi OLLI members, my name is Julia Lochran, and this summer I'll be teaching an online course called The Science of Happiness. In the Science of Happiness class, we're going to explore what science has said is related to our happiness levels. We'll study happiness set points, the power of kindness, how social connections play a role. It's a very fun and exciting class, and I hope you'll join me. As Laurie Masterton, our Asheville native, has said, "Don't postpone joy." Hope to see you there.
Hi, I'm Catherine Frank, and this summer I am going to teach a trio of Thomas Hardy novels: Far from the Madding Crowd, Return of the Native, and The Mayor of Casterbridge. I think that reading great literature changes our perspective on the world, and perhaps we could all use a change of perspective now, even if it is through Thomas Hardy's sometimes tragic worldview. I'm particularly looking forward to savoring together novels peopled by complex characters and strange and beautiful prose written by a novelist with the soul of a poet. We will witness seductive swordplay and one of the best proposals in literature in Far from the Madding Crowd, learn the consequences of turning your mother-in-law away, and marvel at a game of dice illuminated by glowworms in The Return of the Native, and a wife's sale, a rapid rise to financial and political success, and an equally rapid fall into bankruptcy in The Mayor of Casterbridge. I'm telling you that Tiger King has nothing on Thomas Hardy. I look forward to being together apart in Wessex this summer.
Hello, I'm Michael Reese, and my course is Piano Fun. We're going to do all kinds of stuff, like how about yesterday in the style of Bach. Mozart. Franz Liszt.
Hi, my name is Hal Herzog. I'm a retired professor at Western Carolina University, and I'm going to be teaching a course this summer at OLLI on the psychology of human-animal interactions. I wrote a book on the topics called Some We Love, Some We Hate, Some We Eat, Why It's So Hard to Think Straight About Animals. If you're interested in the class, I suggest you check out my website, halherzog.com, and you can learn about the book, you can learn about the course. It's going to be a seminar, it's going to be all discussion, and I think it's going to be great. So I hope to see you this summer. Bye.
Hello, my name is Margaret Davis, and this summer I'll be teaching a course called Joan Baez, Queen of Folk. I came of age in the 60s, and Joan Baez was one of my idols, as she continues to be. In this course, we will look at her extraordinary 60-year career as a singer and songwriter, as well as her continuing role as a human rights activist.
Hi, my name is Rich Weiner, and I'll be teaching an online course this summer entitled All About Earth Geology. I've taught at OLLI for 7 years after spending my career as a technical geoscientist and college professor. Geology is the study of solid Earth. The course will cover topics including geologic time and evolution, plate tectonics, earthquakes, volcanoes, rocks and minerals, glaciers, and geological resources. The course, I hope, will provide the students with a deeper understanding of our Earth.
My name is Marilyn Lakin, and I'm teaching a course entitled Bare Bones Anthropology. This course takes you through the history of anthropology and the science behind evolution theory, and will bring you up to date on the 5 fields of anthropology: archaeology, linguistics, ethnology, and biological anthropology, including the genetics underlying human variation and the concept of race. It also includes a 7 million year review of the latest fossil and ancient DNA evidence of human evolution. We end with the latest field, applied anthropology, and discuss evidence for the current and future evolution of our species, Homo sapiens.
At the beginning of the 20th century, murder mysteries were written as entertainments, puzzles to entertain and challenge the reader. Raymond Chandler points out that Dashiell Hammett gave murder back to those who might actually kill. My name is Bill Cosgrove, and this summer I will teach Hammett, Chandler, and the birth of the hard-boiled detective.
My name is Dan Damerville, and I will be teaching a course in one of the monumental novels of the 20th century, Aldous Huxley's classic dystopia, Brave New World. The class is for active participants, as it will require preparation and be based on small group and whole class discussions. With a small class size, our course will work well in the online mode. Let's get together and hash out what this great work of literature might mean for us in the 21st century.
I'm Chris Hyland. I'm teaching a class this summer on ripples from Henry's Pond. A little bit about Henry David Thoreau as a free thinker. I've been teaching at OLLI for the past 4 years on the history of free thought. Some of these people, if you've taken my classes, you'll recognize some of their faces and their stories. And right up there with the free thinkers is Henry. We'll be exploring some of the depths of Henry's Pond. I hope you'll join us.
So come rain or shine, classes will begin Monday, June the 8th. Look for registration materials in the OLLI Observer each week.